Do not take this cat home. You are not having a great day as usual. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like going out, but in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Always. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should stay at home today. Yeah, you can wait to try again tomorrow, right? You turn to head home when... Huh? What was that? Yeah. ちょっと休もうか。There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to sound at all. 行方不明者がこの地域で出てるんだって最近。Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground, dampened by the rain, makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Meow meow. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, 猫ちゃん is a cat. Huh, guess that should be obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like a gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Meow. So cute! And it definitely knows it. I've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they are all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'll mind bowing down to a failing overlord. すごいこと言ってるね。You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves the cats in the car boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you. 捨て猫の典型的な捨て猫。様式美だよね。Obviously, it also doesn't do that suggestion leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. まあ、持って帰るのと始まんないよね。You know what? ペットを飼える家なのかな。You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? You're all alone and well, I'm kinda in the same boat myself, so you bring the cat. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? いいね。You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. アパートに住んでる。One bedroom, one bathroom. One you living alone in it. 1LDK か。So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment, leaving the feline to its own devices. You set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out a can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. Wow, 猫まんま。You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It pecks up at your beckoning and rushes over. 猫まっしぐらだね。It looks at the plate of food. And completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spend your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of thanks for ya. It follows you into the kitchen. As you start on your own dinner, you decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted. Mayo and mustard spread. Turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. 美味しそうだね。Tomato. Oh! You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for bandage when a cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Hehehe, don't worry, I'm alright. It was just You watch as the cat starts to... まあ、舐めてんでしょ。ペロペロ。この猫は邪悪だぞ。Lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. At your blood. You are so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. Thank you for cleaning. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. Right? でも人肉も食うだろうね。腹が減ったら。Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? やばい。Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon cat in need while it's raining outside now. Not after all your efforts. You are going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not? It's just a cat. 明日持ってくんだ、施設に。保護施設に。まあ、飼えないよな。アパートじゃ。The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you are eating your sandwich, while you are cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV, you gently push it away every time, but you are starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got the taste of blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if you start to get more aggressive. Keep thinking about a cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. 猫も好き嫌い多いからね。Oh, come on! Enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time, out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe your vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. 風呂場に閉じ込めておいた方がいいんじゃない？食べられちゃうよね、寝てる間に。You can only hope you don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your... The lights just went out. あら、停電になっちゃった。Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. 備えてたんだ。It's quiet. Too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? 確かに。You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. The cat sits on top of a digital clock, staring at you. 切るって書いてある。 切るって出てる、たまに。Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think he was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. I'm scared. You want to run, but you're afraid to letting the cat out of your sight. Consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes. Its eyes hold you still, even with your flashlight trained on its pupils. ちょっと文章行くの早いな。The flashlight flickers. ちょっと文字のさ、スピード、テキストスピードちょっと遅めていい？ 12時。And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctured with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart, is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? いや、バッテリーなんじゃないの？ソーラーバッテリーなんじゃない？ You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if finding the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. The order will be restored, but no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself was tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience, patience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know it is, but you can sense it as clearly as if it's whispered. Let's play! Right into your ear, right into your soul. 遊ばれてる. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could even wait it. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you are still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste and you fall to the ground. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. 切られた。剣をやられた。You hear the sound of a metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor as if it's being kicked. 包丁だ。Winded from your fall, you look up in the daze and see the object glinting in the strange light coming from outside. The light falling in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, where in regard to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt as your brain finally identified the metallic object you've been starting at. It's your kitchen knife. And still tinted red from your earlier blender, but that's not right. Was it completely liquid clean by the cat? You gulped lightly at the pain in your foot. さ、表現が難しい、この文章。全体的にね、文章、頭いい人の文章。You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen, where you don't left it. When you spy something in darkness just beyond the knife. 見たことある目だね。You spies right back at you. ナイフ使って刺したの。普通に爪でやればいいのに。 A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. 来た。It pats lightly over to the knife as if skipping in delight. 舐めてる。血が好きなんだね。Then bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Ah. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant against the static now, piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue, spreading to your throat. あ、綺麗にしてくれた。食器、洗浄機、いらず。The incomprehensible sight of the stray you're taking it, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the flesh wound on your foot. Blood? Golden eyes slide up to you as if it responds to your sudden realization. Blood. Your heart. Your foot is bleeding. You were bleeding. You are bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if it's just considering the act of punching forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run or rather limp down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you, everything. Except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprint your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running because that's the cat right there ahead of you. Then 捕まえようとも別でもさ、捕まえられるわけだから遊ばれてんの完全に猫に。What in the world is behind you? Keep running しかないんじゃない？あ、interesting. How very very interesting. Ending 0. It begins. 終わった。そうでしょ。Right, of course. Huh? It's the first time in a while that you feel like point out. Huh? And you are actually glad that you did. あら、話が変わったよ。The weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sun to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just managed to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly entered the alley and walked toward the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground, softening your steps. また猫か。これ別の人ってことなのかな？別の登場人物なのかな？ Okay. Finally, the sound source come into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, the 猫がいいんでしょ。is a cat. Guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like a gold among the dark sheen of its black fur. これ一緒だね。You put the front 一緒だね。You look so familiar, right? I got them. And again, it's cat. There are many different ways of standard black cat to look after all. This one sure is a cutie though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. 家に帰ってくるよ。Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you'd never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. Meow. You are. Rent and bills to pay for, not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. つぶらな瞳で What to do? ってなって何 Yeah, not ready. Leave a cat, feed a cat, play with. Once again, so feed. The cat must be hungry, right? You can imagine that it's had much to eat if it's to attach so that box it's in. So it doesn't exactly seem malnourished either. Surely it must have left the box to search for good food and for some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case. And not to sink on it any further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day out knowing you left behind a hungry cat, especially when you could have done something to help. Oh, what to do about the hungry kitty? Check the pocket. You dig into your pocket. You find a small piece of string in your left pocket. Not very helpful. 食わせれば The string is far too short. I got an excited cat leaping for it, easily lead to you getting bitten and scratched. In your right pocket, chocolate. Is a bar of chocolate. You find a chocolate bar? Is it? Nope, it's not even expired. Quite a find indeed. You're about to offer it to the cat. When suddenly you are hit with the guilt to remember something but cuddling. Chocolate is toxic to cats. そうなの? Oh my gosh, I'm so... You resist the urge to vomit at your near mistake. You feel so guilty. You throw the chocolate bar away into a nearby trash bin. 食べないんじゃない猫さん、チョコレート。An almost cat killer doesn't deserve chocolate. You go back to the cat, barely able to stand its innocently obvious expression. He doesn't even know that he almost... I'm sorry, I don't even know what to say. You a horrible person. You know what? Stay there, I'll be right back. You leave the alley. And return with a whole fish you bought at the nearby grocery shop. It was a bit pricey. 魚高いよね。丸ごとで買う。So, what was the least you could do? The cat eagerly accepts your offering, munching happily at the fish after you'd placed it in the box. Meow, meow, meow. You want to smile at the sight, but you just feel so awful. Sorry again. The cat seemingly pays you no mind as you slip back out of the alley. よかった。今回は猫持って帰んなかった。Now feeling like you deserve a peaceful day out, and you decide to just head back home. ついてきたんじゃない?ついてきてる。On the way home, you notice more cats than usual watching you from their hiding spots, but you try not to think about it. 見られてる。You can't help but wonder. They know what you are nearly done. But そんなことないでしょ。It's not like you meant to hurt anyone. Right? You finally reach your apartment building. You're about to unlock the door when... Why? You look behind you, only to see dozens of cats standing there, looking at you. Did they see you feeding the cat in the alley and so that you had more food for all of them? I'm sorry, I don't have any more food for you. None of them move an inch. You're starting to feel a little unnerved when finally a single cat pushes its way to the front end. チョコレート持ってきてくれたんだ、落としたから。ありがとう。Oh, it's you. Oh, it's held carefully between its teeth is the chocolate bar it thrown away earlier. It placed the chocolate bar down in front of it before looking back up at you. All the cats look up at you. You can feel their judgment. Feel your shins weighing down heavily on your back, but without the money to buy enough food for all of them, you don't know what to do. Go inside. 関係ないよ。You decide to cut your losses and head inside. Your shins weigh down on you, but you're only human. What more can you do? Jeez. You try to ignore the yowling of the neighborhood cats as you go about your chores. まだ外にいるんだ。You consider preparing dinner. But how could you enjoy it, knowing how hungry those poor cats outside are? The ones you've grown. You decide to take a bath and go straight to bed without dinner. Fitting punishment for someone like you. You forgo the fancy bath bubbles because you don't deserve them and sink into the water with a sigh. Your mind races, but you can't really think of an immediate solution that doesn't require more money. You wish there was something, anything you could do to make things right. Suddenly, your legs start to feel really itchy. You try to lift one to see what's going on, but what rises out of the water is a pair of legs. これ魚 it's a fish tail. You feel dizzy at the sight. Maybe you are hallucinating from the stress. You try to climb out of the tub to cool your head, but instead of your hand rising up to brace itself, a wet fin stretches out to pull up the rim. It's too weak to hold your weight and you're so startled by the sight that you slip and smack your head on the side of the bathtub, passing out almost immediately. You awake, you think anyway. You open eyes and you are underwater. You must slip beneath the surface of the bathwater. You gasp instinctively, except not really. なんだか不思議な国に迷い込んじゃったみたいになっちゃった。A bubble simply floats out of your mouth, up to the surface. You broke as heck, so you know your bathtub isn't that big. Did you? Shrink? But how? And even if there was a responsible answer, it wouldn't explain how you haven't drawn yet. You swim to the edge of the tub and see the truth in your shadow silhouettes. 魚になっちゃったんじゃないの？ You've been turned into a fish? This isn't possible. You don't get any time to ponder over this, unfortunately, because just then a shadow looms over you from above. You look up and see the cat. It peers down at you from behind the water's surface. And then you realize this is the answer. This is how you are meant to atone. With a heavy heart, you swim up to the surface. アトンってよく聞くけど。あ、食われた。The cat scoops you up, tossing you out of the tub and onto the bathroom tiles. As you flop around gasping for air or water, you realize the cat wasn't alone. Dozens of hungry eyes peer down at you. You can hear the yowling of what sounds like hundreds of cats outside your bathroom window. You send one last look to the cat before closing your eyes and accepting your fate. Gusha! Other cats descend upon you, tearing at your flesh. でもね、魚って痛覚ないんじゃないの？痛み感じないんじゃないの？魚って。You find yourself mourning the fact that you're not even big enough to feed all of them. Even in the end, you couldn't properly atone. アトンってどういう意味だっけ？ちょっと調べていい？
Atone.
Make amends or reparation. なんか訂正するとか解決するみたいな感じだね。Pay for your life, all of it amounted to nothing. エンディング20。エンディング数多いな。25個もあんの。待って。これは難しいぞ。これは難しいぞ。死にまくるゲームだ、これは。Take cat home. ちょっと待って。Why not? Right? Meow. You barely reach out your arms before the cat eagerly leaps into them and crimps up onto your shoulders. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. Paw, paw, paw. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, yeah? On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But it would be a waste of time. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. One bedroom, one bathroom. You're living alone in it. ここら辺読んだね。So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to take away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Do something with the cat. Like what? もうこれさ、エンディング数多すぎるよな。セカンドソーツ。一人でなんかやるか。これもたくさんある。ムービーでも見るか。You're not tired enough for a nap, but you're too lazy to get started on any of your chores. So you decide to watch a movie. You get dressed in your favorite pajamas, make some popcorn with an obscene amount of butter and head over to your armchair. Only to discover that the cat is already napping in it. You throw a little in the way. Your couch isn't at the best angle for optimal TV viewing pleasure, and you don't feel like pushing it around and having to put it back later. The only options you have left are to sit at the floor or move the cat and reclaim your... Get out of my way! You square your shoulders. Sorry, kitty, but that's my spot. You pick up the cat and place it on the floor. It's clearly upset with you. When you try to pet it as an apology, it dodges your hand and scampers away. You shrug and put on the random movie before nesting into your chair. It's some horror film that you love to echo from beginning to end. Nothing but an endless string to pointless jump scares. Did the writers not know the meaning of the word subtle crush? What was that? Was that the bathroom? The cat must have gotten into the medicine cabinet or knocked something over, calming your thundering heart with a deep breath. You pause the movie and get up to investigate. The cat dashes between your legs from the hall. Fleeing the scene only makes you look guilty, you know. You are even more reluctant to see the damage now. You just want to relax and watch a bad horror movie. You go into the bathroom and turn on the light. Just as you thought, all the stuff in your medicine cabinet is scattered on the tiles. You sigh. At least none of it looks broken or damaged. You crouch down to pick everything up. Click. Did that just close? Did you bump it when you crunched down? Or, well, at least the cat can come in to make some progress this way. The lights. Didn't you just replace the bulbs? They weren't faulty, were they? Never remember to hold on to your sheets for situations like these. You doubt you'll be able to get your money back. You stand up. なんだろうね。You shake out the pain in your knees from the clutching and open your medicine cabinet. Carefully, you place everything back where they belong, making sure nothing is missing. You lose the cabinet and you jump back, slamming against the wall, covering your mouth. Look back up at a mirror on the medicine cabinet or to see. Nothing. Nothing? Wait, what the hell? Something was. You know you saw something just now. You know you did, right? I saw something. You got it. You rush out to the bathroom and slam the door behind you without looking. You enter the hall. No. No. You shield yourself with your arms and nothing again. You peek through your fingers and see just your usual hallway. You don't feel very good. You need to sit down. You carefully make your way back to the dark living room. Try not to overwhelm your senses any more than you already have. Maybe you should watch something a little more light-hearted or just lie down instead. You don't know. It's a little hard to think. You just need to sit down. Stumble forward, you reach your chair, but 猫が座ってんじゃないIt's nothing. It's nothing at all. Just the cat sitting back in your chair again, looking up at your curiosity. But it's enough. Your heart lurches so harshly out of a mixture of fear and anticipation that it completely gives out. Your eyes roll up into your skull. You feel yourself falling back. You are dead. You even hit the ground. なんか知らないけど死んだ。なるほどね。あとエンディングあって何個あんのこれ。40個あんだよ、エンディング。ちょっとこれ無理だよ。あともうちょっとでやろう。また次回。